Good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. I'll give it a few. I'll give it a few and let some people come in before I start. Good morning, True Texan, Little Miss Jasmine. Thank you for coming. Miss Cynthia, she was in here earlier, it looks like. Oh, it was last night. I'm just going to play some old classic country music. What do you guys have planned for today? Alrighty, I guess I'll go on and start this. Let me put my overlay on. Add stage. And we'll start with some Lynn Anderson. I've never promised you a rose garden.
I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. When you take, you gotta give. So live and let live or let go. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could promise you things like big diamond rings, but you don't find roses growing on stalks of clover. So you better think it over. Well, if sweet talking you could make it come true, I would give you the world right now on a silver platter. But what would it matter? So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden. I could sing you a tune and promise you the moon, but if that's what it takes to hold you, I'd just as soon let you go. But there's one thing I want you to know. You better look before you leap. Still waters run deep, and there won't always be someone there to pull you out. And you know what I'm talking about. So smile for a while and let's be jolly. Love shouldn't be so melancholy. Come along and share the good times while we can. I beg your pardon. I never promised you a rose garden along with the sunshine. There's gotta be a little rain sometime.
The next song is a song that wasn't it didn't get a lot of attention like his other songs did, but it's like one of my favorite songs, and it's uh, Johnny Cash's "The Long Black Veil." So we're gonna get this started. I had to clear my throat. Share screen.
10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, someone was killed beneath the town hall lights. There were few at the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer who ran looked a lot like me. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, then you won't have to die. I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife. Now the scaffold is high and eternity's near. She stood in a crowd and shed not a tear. But sometimes at night, when the cold wind moans and a long black veil, she cries o'er my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me.
Listening to all of these like country songs, and I was listening to some last night to decide what I wanted to play today, just reminded me of like Saturday mornings, how my papa used to like wake us up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and we would head over to the next county, Bibb County, just to eat breakfast at the Sawmill restaurant. And the radio would play these like classic gold country songs. And at the time, as a kid, like 9, 10 years old, you don't appreciate it. But as you get older, you start appreciating the classics. I mean, you start listening to the lyrics, you start listening to like the meaning behind them. I mean, it's like they're just classics. So the next song is by Loretta Lynn. She is like my all-time favorite country singer from back then. So, and I really like the song. It's just a badass song. And she had 14 banned songs in the US. It's like crazy. And it's all about like women being women and not putting up with bullshit, which is like really cool. So let me present.
You've come to tell me something. You say I ought to know that he don't love me anymore, and I'll have to let him go. You say you're gonna take him, oh take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen. You can buy 'em anywhere. For you to get to him, I'd have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can. 'Cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. Sometimes a man's caught looking at things that he don't need. He took a second look at you, but he's in love with me. Well, I don't know where that leaves you, oh, but I know where I stand. And you ain't woman enough to take my man. Women like you, they're a dime a dozen. You can buy 'em anywhere. For you to get to him, I'd have to move over, and I'm gonna stand right here. It'll be over my dead body, so get out while you can. 'Cause you ain't woman enough to take my man. No, you ain't woman enough to take my man.
So, a little fun fact about the next artist, Tammy Wynette. When she was married to her first husband, they had a bunch of issues. I mean, it was like just crazy. Like, they had to put her into a mental hospital during one fight or whatever, and they had to give her electrical shock therapy. But anyway, she actually moved to Birmingham when she separated from him, and she used to go fishing a lot in Bibb County. And at the time in Bibb County, there was like this little diner. It was called Twix and Tween. And like that's where all the police and sheriffs, all of them hung out, ate breakfast, went on lunch, whatever. Tammy Wynette went in there, and my aunt had to like serve her. And my aunt said that she was like one of the biggest bitches she has ever dealt with. Like, she demanded my like aunt wait on her like right at that moment, just ignore the other customers, and my aunt would not do it. But anyway, here's Tammy Wynette, Stand by Your Man.
Sometimes it's hard to be a woman, giving all your love to just one man. You'll have bad times, and he'll have good times, doing things that you don't understand. But if you love him, you'll forgive him, even though he's hard to understand. And if you love him, oh, be proud of him, 'cause after all, he's just a man. Stand by your man, give him two arms to cling to, and something warm to come to when nights are cold and lonely. Stand by your man and show the world you love him. Keep giving all a love you can stand by your man. Stand by your man and show the world you love him. Keep giving all the love you can. Stand by your man.
The next song, I'm sure a lot of people will know. I just love this song. I love the sound of her voice, the meaning behind this song. I mean, it's just an overall great song. So let me get this one started.
I was born in Chickasaw County. When I was 6, we moved to another region in Mississippi called the Delta. And we lived between two rivers. One was the Yazoo, and the other was the Tallahatchie. It was the 3rd of June, another sleepy, dusty Delta day. I was out chopping cotton and my brother was baling hay. And at dinner time we stopped and walked back to the house to eat. And Mama hollered at the back door, y'all remember to wipe your feet. And then she said, I got some news this morning from Choctaw Ridge. Today Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. And Papa said to Mama as he passed around the black-eyed peas, oh, Billy Joe never had a lick of sense. Pass the biscuits, please. There's 5 more acres in the lower 40 I got to plant. And Mama said it was a shame about Billy Joe. Seems like nothing ever comes to no good up on Choctaw Ridge. And now Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Brother said he recollected he and Tom and Billy Joe put a frog down my back at the Carroll County Picture Show. And wasn't I talking to him after church last Sunday night? I'll have another piece of apple pie. You know it don't seem right. I saw him at the sawmill yesterday up on Choctaw Ridge. And now you tell me Billy Joe's jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Mama said to me, child, what's happened to your appetite? Well, I've been cooking all morning and you haven't touched a single bite. That nice young preacher, Brother Taylor, dropped by today. Said he'd be pleased to have dinner on Sunday. Oh, by the way, he said he's he saw a girl that looked a lot like you up on Choctaw Ridge. She and Billy Joe was throwing something on the Tallahatchie Bridge. A year is come and gone since we heard the news about Billy Joe. Brother married Becky Thompson. They bought a store in Tupelo. There was a virus going round. Papa caught it and he died last spring. And now Mama doesn't seem to want to do much of anything. And me, I spend a lot of time picking flowers up on Choctaw Ridge. Drop them into the muddy water off the Tallahatchie Bridge.
Oh, that ended abruptly. Okay. So we cannot have like this type of music stream without the one and only Patsy Cline. And of course, this is my favorite Patsy Cline song. So.
She's got you. I've got your memory. She's got I've got your picture that you gave to me, and it's signed with love, just like it used to be. The only thing different, the only thing new, I've got your picture, she's got you. I've got the records that we used to share, and they still sound the same as when you were here. The only thing different, the only thing new, I've got the records, she's got you. I've got your memory, or has it got me? I really don't know, but I know it won't let me be. I've got your class ring that proved you cared, and it still looks the same as when you gave it, dear. The only thing different, the only thing new, I've got these little things, she's got you. I've got your memory, or has it got me? I really don't know, but I know it won't let me be. I've got your class ring that proved you cared, and it still looks the same as when you gave it, dear. The only thing different, the only thing new, I've got these little things, she's got you.
Okay, the next artist I'm not a huge fan of at all, but this is like one of the only songs I like by him. There's probably a couple more. He's just always been so arrogant and just, I don't know. I just not a huge fan of him, but I'm going to play him anyway. And really, I like him now in
Joni was the girl who lived next door. I've known her, I guess, 10 years or more. Joni wrote me a note one day, and this is what she had to say.
Jimmy, please say you'll wait for me. I'll grow up someday, you'll see. Saving all my kisses just for you. Signed with love forever true.
Slowly I read her note once more. I went over to the house next door. Her teardrops fell like rain that day when I told Joni what I had to say. Joni, Joni, please don't cry. You'll forget me by and by. You're just 15, I'm 22. And Joni, I just can't wait for you. Soon I left our little hometown, got me a job and tried to settle down, but these words kept haunting my memory. The words that Joni said to me.
Jimmy, please say you'll wait for me. I'll grow up someday, you'll see. Saving all my kisses just for you. Signed with love forever true.
I packed my clothes and I caught a plane. Had to see Joni, I had to explain how my heart was filled with her memory, and asked my Joni if she'd marry me. I ran all the way to the house next door, Things weren't like they were before. My teardrops fell like rain that day when I heard what Joni had to say.
Jimmy, Jimmy, please don't cry. You'll forget me by and by. It's been 5 years since you've been gone. Jimmy, I married your best friend, John. I want to tell you all a story about a Harper Valley widowed wife who had a teenage daughter who attended Harper Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon and didn't even stop to play. And she said, Mama got a note here from the Harper Valley PTA. Well, the note said, Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dress is way too high. It's reported you've been drinking and running round with men and going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way. And it was signed by the secretary, Harper Valley PTA. Well, it happened that PTA was gonna meet that very afternoon. And they were sure surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore her miniskirt into the room. And as she walked up to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, I'd like to address this meeting of the Harper Valley PTA. Well, there's Bobby Taylor sitting there, and 7 times he's asked me for a date. And Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, can you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? And shouldn't Widow Jones be told to keep her window shades all pulled completely down? Well, Mr. Harper couldn't be here 'cause he stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And if you smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she's had a little nip of gin. And then you have the nerve to tell me you think that as a mother I'm not fit. Well, this is just a little Peyton place, and you're all Harper Valley hypocrites. No, I wouldn't put you on because it really did. It happened just this way. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA.
We get some little Johnny Cash and June Carter coming up.
We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson. I'm gonna mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson. Look out, Jackson Town.
We'll go on down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck your hell. Go play your hand, you big talking man. Make a big fool of yourself. Yeah, go to Jackson. Go comb your hair.
Honey, I'm gonna snowball Jackson.
See if I can.
When I breeze into that city, people gonna stoop and bow. All them women gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson. You turn loose of my coat, 'cause I'm going to Jackson.
Goodbye, that's all she wrote. But they'll laugh at you in Jackson, and I'll be dancing on a pony cake. They'll lead you round town like a scalded hound with your tail tucked between your legs. Yeah, go to Jackson, you big talking man, and I'll be waiting in Jackson behind my J-Pan plan.
Well, now we got mad in a fever, harder than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson, and that's a fact. Yeah, we're going to Jackson, ain't never coming back. Well, we got married in a fever, harder than a pepper sprout. Honey, we've been talking about Jackson.
Okay, this next song reminds me of Urban Cowboy. So you'll see why.
Cowboys ain't easy to love, and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold.
Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins a new day. If you don't understand him, he don't die young. He'll probably just ride away.
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars or drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love.
Cowboys like smoky old pool rooms and clear mountain mornings.
Little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Them that don't know him won't like him, and them that do sometimes won't know how to take it.
He ain't wrong, he's just different, but his pride won't let him do things to make you think he's right.
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys.
and the show don't look like cowboy boots. And that ain't rock and roll you're playing, and it sure ain't country or rhythm and blues. You're singing a song about making love to your drummer. Well, gay guitar pickers don't turn me on, and we don't all get into Donna Summer. Do you happen to know any old Hank Williams song? 'Cause you see, I'm a dinosaur. I should have died out a long time before. Have pity on a dinosaur. Hand me my hat. Excuse me, man, but where's the door? Used to be, I had a lot of fun in this old hangout. We get stoned at the jukebox and stay out of fights. Now and then, light a little smoke in the truck out back. Oh, then a little old Jim Beam and we get right. And you know these flashing lights sure make me dizzy. And this disco's very strange to my ear. It looks like they turned the Longhorn into a spaceship. And I'll be leaving just as soon as I finish this beer. 'Cause you see, I'm a dinosaur. Should have died out a long time before. There's a whole lot of dinosaurs. Give us our hats. Excuse me, man, but where is the door? Get us our hats. Excuse me, man, where's the door? Well, I was thumbing from Montgomery. I had my guitar on my back when a stranger stopped beside me in an antique Cadillac. He was dressed like 1950, half drunk and hollow-eyed. He said, "It's a long walk to Nashville. Would you like to ride, son?" I sat down in the front seat. He turned on the radio, and them sad old songs coming out of them speakers was solid country gold. Then I noticed the stranger was ghost white pale when he asked me for a light, and I knew there was something strange about this ride. He said, "Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you moan the blues? Can you bend them guitar strings?" He said, "Boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? 'Cause if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride." Then he cried just south of Nashville, and he turned that car around. He said, "This is where you get off, boy, 'cause I'm going back to Alabama." As I stepped out of that Cadillac,
I said, Mr. Many Thanks. He said, you don't have to call me Mr. The whole world calls me Hank. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you mourn the blues? Can you bend down guitar string? He said, Lord, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? But if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues? Can you mourn the blues? Can you bend down guitar string? He said, Lord, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? But if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. If you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. She's hard to get started, she's always so cold. In the mornings I find her, she's looking so old. So many miles, we've been down that road once or twice. She's not much to look at when we ride through town. But I know when chips fall, she won't let me down. She knows when to run, and she don't run around on her man. She's a high-flying lady, takes me where I want to be. There's no other woman standing between her and me. I'll always be faithful and keep her till the end of time. God knows I'll always love that old pan-headed man. I've seen fancy dressers, and they've caught my eye. I've rode 'em to ride 'em and told 'em goodbye. I've flirted with low riders, sportsters, and shovelheads too. I've cussed her and beat her and kicked her to just get her started a couple of times. You might think I'm crazy, but I love that pinhead of mine. She's a high-flying lady, she takes me where I want to be. There's no other woman standing between her and me. I'll always be faithful, I keep her till the end of time. God knows I'll always love that old pan-headed man. God knows I'll always love that old pan-headed man. God knows I'll always love. But it was all that I could do to keep from crying.
seems so useless to remain. But you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. You don't have to call me Waylon Jennings. And you don't have to call me Charlie Price. And you don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore. Even though you're on my fighting side. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. But you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Well, I've heard my name a few times in your phone book. And I've seen it on signs where I play. But the only time I know I'll hear David Allen Coe is when Jesus has his final judgment day. So I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. But you don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name. Well, a friend of mine named Steve Goodman wrote that song, and he told me it was the perfect country and western song. I wrote him back a letter, and I told him it was not the perfect country and western song because he hadn't said anything at all about mama, or trains, or trucks, or prison, or getting drunk. Well, he sat down and wrote another verse to the song, and he sent it to me, and after reading it, I realized that my friend had written the perfect country and western song, and I felt obliged to include it on this album. The last verse goes like this here. Well, I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison, and I went to pick her up in the rain. But before I could get to the station in the pickup truck, she got run over by a damned old train. And I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. Oh, you don't have to call me darling, darling.
man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, a woman and the kids and the dogs and me. I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. We grow good old tomatoes and homemade wine, and country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Because you can't starve us out and you can't make us run. Cause when them old boys raised on shotguns, we say grace, we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We came from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and the western skies. And we can skin a buck, we can run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I had a good friend in New York City. He never called me by my name, just Hillbilly. My grandpa taught me how to live off the land, and his taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway nights, and I'd send him some homemade wine. But he was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eyes and shoot him with my old 45, cause a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Cause you can't stop us out and you can't make us run. Cause when them old boys raised on shotguns, we say grace and we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, don't give a damn. We're from North California and South Alabama and little towns all around this land. We can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.
With a song that I recorded here not long ago. I think it's one of the prettiest ones I've ever recorded. Boys, if you will, a little tune called The Lost Highway. I'm a rolling stone all alone and lost. For a life of sin, I have paid the cost. When I pass by all the people There goes another boy down the lost highway. Just a deck of cards and a jug of wine, and a woman's lies makes a life like mine. For the day we met, I went astray. I started rolling down that lost highway. I was just a lad, nearly 22, neither good nor bad, just a kid like you. And now I'm lost, too late to pray. Lord, I paid the cost on the lost highway. Now, boys, don't start your rambling around on this road of sin, or you're sorrow bound. Take my advice, or you curse the day you started rolling down that lost highway. Yes.
The first thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound, and no one could change my mind but Mama tried. The one and only rebel child from a family meek and mild, my Mama seemed to know what lay in store. In spite of all my Sunday learning, towards the bad I kept on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried. Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried.
have always been a real close family. But lately, some of my kinfolks have disowned a few others than me. I guess it's because I kind of changed my direction. Lord, I guess I went and broke their family tradition. Get on me, want to know, Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Over and over, everybody made my prediction. So if I get stoned, I'm just carrying on an old family tradition. I am very proud of my daddy's name, although his kind of music and mine ain't exactly the same. Stop and think it over, put yourself in my position. If I get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition. So don't ask me, Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? If I'm down in a honky-tonk, some old slick's trying to give me friction, I say, leave me alone, I'm singing all night long. It's a family tradition. Lordy, I have loved some ladies, and I have loved Jim Beam, and they both tried to kill me in 1973. When that doctor asked me, son, how'd you get in this condition? I said, hey, sawbones, I'm just carrying on an old family tradition. So don't ask me, Hank, why do you drink? Hank, why do you roll smoke? Why must you live out the songs that you wrote? Stop and think it over. Try to put yourself in my unique position. If I get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition.
Would you lay with me in a field of stone if my needs were strong? Would you lay with me? Should my lips grow dry, would you wet them, dear, in the midnight hour? Should my lips grow dry, would you go away to another land? Walk 1,000 miles through the burning sand. Wipe the blood away from my dying hand if I give myself to you.
Will you bathe with me in the stream of light when the moon is full? Will you bathe with me? Will you love me now when I'm down and out in my time of trial? Will you stand by me? Would you go away to another land?
Walk 1,000 miles through the burning sand and wipe the blood away from my dying hand.
If I give myself to you,
Now would you lay with me in a field of stone if my needs were strong? Would you lay with me?
I got a rock in my shoe. My jeans are cutting me in two. My underwear's too tight. My clothes don't ever fit right. My collar's so tight it's popping my veins. We walk around in constant pain. When I get home from work, I usually start with my shirt. I leave a trail behind. When I undress, I unwind. I like to let it all hang out. Hey, don't you know what I'm talking about? It feels so good to get butt naked. That ain't no sin. Butt naked wearing my skinny skin. Butt naked in my birthday suit. Butt naked and I don't give a hoot. Butt naked like a centerfold. Butt naked is the way to go. I'll join a nudist colony. They make me green with envy. They spend no money on clothes. They got their own dress code. They walk around on natural. No more expensive dry cleaning bills. They just like to get butt naked, swimming on the beach. Butt naked, they're so squeaky clean. Butt naked in their birthday suits. Butt naked now, ain't they cute? Butt naked, there the sun worship said. Butt naked, what you see's what you get. My girl said you don't know how it feels to walk around in pantyhose and high heels. You ought to try to wear a bra all day. You don't know the price a girl's gotta pay. We wear our clothes so tight we can't move. She said you don't know what a woman goes through. It feels so good to get
like Adam and Eve. Buck naked like the monkeys in the trees. Buck naked like Tarzan and Jane. Buck naked, no more high fashion pain. Buck naked like a sinner of gold. Buck naked is the way to go.
Well, my daddy left home when I was 3, and he didn't leave much to Ma and me, just this old guitar and an empty bottle of booze. Now, I don't blame him because he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left, he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that it was quite a joke, and it got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. It seems I had to fight my whole life through. Some gal would giggle and I'd get red, and some guy'd laugh and I'd bust his head. I'll tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard, my wits got keen. Roamed from town to town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars. I'd search the honky-tonks and bars and kill that man that gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I'd just hit town and my throat was dry. I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. At an old saloon on a street of mud, there at a table, dealing stud, sat the dirty mangy dog that named me Sue. Well, I knew that snake was my own sweet dad from a worn-out picture that my mother'd had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and gray and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you gonna die." Yeah, that's what I told him. Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. But I busted a chair right across his teeth, and we crashed through the wall and into the street, kicking and gouging in the mud and the blood and the beard. I tell you, I've fought tougher men, but I really can't remember when. He kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. I heard him laugh and then I heard him cuss, and he went for his gun. I pulled mine first. He stood there looking at me, and I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and if a man's gonna make it, he's gotta be tough. And I know I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I give you that name, and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die, and it's that name that helped to make you strong." Yeah. He said, "Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now, and I wouldn't blame you if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in your guts and the spit in your eye, 'cause I'm the son of a bitch that named you Sue." Yeah, well, what could I do? What could I do? I got all choked up and I threw down my gun, called him a pa and he called me a son, and I come away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try and every time I win. And if I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George, any damn thing but Sue. I still ain't this thing. Yeah.
been spending all my money on weed and pills, trying to write a song that'll pay the bills, but it ain't came yet. Guess I have to rob a bank. I guess it could be worse, ain't that bad. At least I ain't sitting no back there in the middle of the hot day of death, sitting in a tank. Well, time the wife talks, so baby gets mentioned. I'm so broke, I can't pay attention. Lord, how it tears me up to have to see her crying. Oh, I've been spending all my nights on the internet, looking for a clue, but ain't found one yet. Just a bunch of Mopars, guitars, and other shit I can't find. Well, now, Lord, you can hear me, won't you throw a damn dog a bone? If a devil shows up with a deader deal, this whole soul's going down. Oh, I sing 'em real pretty, sing 'em real sad, and all the people in the crowd say, ain't that bad? Well, now call me King Turd up here on Shit Mountain. If you want it, you can have the crown. Well, I've been sitting on my ass like a bump on the log, watching Andy and old Boss Hog. I guess I ought to get up and go out and find a job. Instead of sitting on the couch trying to find the next line, I'm sure there's gotta be better use of my time, like figuring out which one of them banks I'm gonna go rob. Well, the name of the game is hurry up and wait low, but that ain't putting no food on my plate, gas in my car. I drive a Bronco. Well, now, Lord, if I could just give me a record deal, I might not have to worry about my next meal, but I'd still be trying to figure out what the fuck rhymes with Bronco. Well, now, Lord, if you can hear me, won't you throw the damn dog a bone? 'Cause if a devil shows up with a better deal, his old soul goes down. Oh, I sing 'em real pretty, sing 'em real sad, and all the people in the crowd say, ain't that bad? Well, they call me King Turd of Hell Shit Mountain. If you want it, you can have the crown. Well, call me King Turd of Hell Shit Mountain. If you want it, you can have the crown. Oh, I'm getting pretty tired of state things are in. Sometimes I feel like cutting the vein, just watching it bleed. Oh, I'm tired of laying it down, get nothing on the other end. And people only want to be your friend when you got something they need. Oh, I'm getting pretty tired being treated like competition, when the only one that can hold me down is inside my head. Oh, what's the honk you gotta do around here? Get a little recognition. Starting to think it might be worth more to everybody if I was dead. Oh, now some days you kill it, and some days you just choke. Some days you blast off, some days you just smoke. Oh, now maybe I do, Lord, maybe I don't. Everybody says be there, but in the end, y'all know they won't. Oh, I'm getting pretty tired, sitting around wasting time. And I'm tired of taking blame when I ain't done nothing wrong. Oh, I'm tired of other people trying to take what's mine. Well, I'm tired of y'all players dress up trying to sing a more country song. Oh, now, some days you feel it, some days you choke. Some days you blast on, some days you just smoke. Oh, now maybe I do, or maybe I don't. Everybody says to be there, but in the end, y'all know they won't. Oh, now maybe I do, or maybe I don't. But they all say to be there, but in the end, y'all know they won't.
I've always been crazy in the trouble that it's put me through. Been busted for things that I did and I didn't do.
This is George.
Penicillin Penny, she's the queen of the Sunset Strip. Stripping. If she ever gives you any, man, you better see your doctor real quick. She's got it from the backseat of Cadillac cars to the floors of men's room bars. She's Penicillin Penny, and her future's written in the stars. Doctor. She's Penicillin Penny, and ever since the day she came. They say she's had so many, she'd give them all numbers, not names. I always called her hon, but she calls me 1001. Penicillin Penny starts to boogie when the day is done. What you say? She's Penicillin Penny if you ever see her passing through. You better run into your house before she stops and lays a little on you. God, it hurts. Cause if you ever let her in your door, it takes 20 million units or more to cure the love that penicillin Penny gonna lay on what you want. Oh God, tell me, doctor. I don't need no dose. I don't want no dose. I don't need no dose. I can't use no dose. Don't just slip me no dose. Don't give me no dose. I don't want no dose. I don't deserve no dose. I don't deserve no dose. Won't you doctor my dose? Doctor my dose. 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 Doctor my don't give me no clap.
I was just a normal guy. Life was just a 9 to 5 with bills and pressure piled up to the sky. She never asked, she knew I'd been hanging with my wilder friends, looking for some other way to fly. And 3 days straight was no big feat to get by on no food or sleep, and crazy was becoming my new norm. I'd pass out on the bedroom floor, sleep right through the calm before the storm. My life was just an old routine, every day the same damn thing. I couldn't even tell I was alive. But I tell you, the high cost of living ain't nothing like the cost of living high. That Southern Baptist parking lot was where I'd go to smoke my pot and sit there in my pickup truck and pray. And staring at that giant cross just reminded me that I was lost, and it just never seemed to point the way. As soon as Jesus turned his back, I'd find my way across the tracks, looking just to score another deal. With my back against that damn 8 ball, I didn't have to think or talk or feel. My life was just an old routine. Every day the same damn thing. I couldn't even tell I was alive. I tell you, the high cost of living ain't nothing like the cost of living high. My whole life went through my head, laying in that motel bed, watching as the cops kicked in the door. I had a job and a piece of land. My sweet wife was my best friend, but I traded that for cocaine and a hole. With my newfound sobriety, I've got the time to sit and think of all the things I had and threw away. This prison is much colder than that one that I was locked up in just yesterday. My life is just an old routine. Every day the same damn thing. Hell, I can't even tell if I'm alive. I tell you, the high cost of living ain't nothing like the cost of living high. I tell you, the high cost of living, it ain't nothing like the cost of living high. Just leave that stuff alone.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? She's 41 and her daddy still calls her baby. And all the folks round Brownsville say she's crazy, 'cause she walks downtown with a suitcase in her hand, looking for a mysterious dark-haired man. In her younger days they called her Delta Dawn, prettiest woman you ever laid eyes on. Then a man of a low degree stood by her side, and he promised her he'd take her for his bride. Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say he was meeting you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? They say to have her hair done, Liz flies all the way to France, and Jackie's seen in a discotheque doing a brand new dance. And the White House social season should be glittering and gay, but here in Topeka the rain is a-falling, the faucet is a-dripping, and the kids are a-bawling. One of them a-toddling and one is a-crawling, and one's on the way. I'm glad that Raquel Welch just signed $1 million pact, and Debbie's out in Vegas working up a brand new act, while the TV showing Newlyweds, a real fun game to play. But here in Topeka, the screen doors are banging, the coffee's boiling over, and the wash needs a hanging. One wants a cookie and one wants a changing, and one's on the way. Now what was I doing? Jimmy, get away from there, darn, there goes the phone. Hello, honey. What's that you say? You're bringing a few old army buddies home? You're calling from afar? Get away from that. No, not you, honey. I was talking to the baby. Wait a minute, honey. The doorbell. Honey, could you stop at the market and... Hello? Hello? Well, I'll be. The girls in New York City, they all march for women's lib. And better homes and gardens shows the modern way to live. And the pill may change the world tomorrow, but meanwhile today, here in Topeka, the flies are a-buzzing. The dog is a-barking and the floor needs a scrubbing. One needs a spanking and one needs a hugging, Lord. One's on the way. Oh, gee, I hope it ain't twins again.
Well, tired and so weary, but I must go along till the Lord comes and calls me weary. Oh, yes. Where the morning's so bright and the Lamb is alive, and the night is as black as a sea. Oh, yes. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in a valley for me. Well, the bear will be gentle, and the wolves will be tame, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb. Oh, yes. And the beast from the wild shall be led by a child, and I'll be changed from this creature that I am. Oh, yes. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, oh my Lord, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me, for me.
Strutting into town like you're slinging a gun. Just a small town dude with a big city attitude. Honey, are you looking for some trouble tonight? Well, alright. You think you're so bad, drop the women for a while. Shoot them all down with the flash on your curly smile. Honey, but you're mad tonight. Well, that's right. You think you'll knock me on my feet till I'm flat on the floor, till my heart is crying in here and I'm begging for more. So come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, show me what that loaded gun is for. If you can give it, I can take it. Cause if this heart is gonna break, it's gonna take a lot to break it.
Sorry, I hope y'all didn't hear
I know tonight somebody's gonna win the fight. So if you're so tough, come on and do this. Your heart is down for the count and you know you're gonna lose it. Tonight you're gonna go down in flames, just like Jesse James. You're an outlaw lover and I'm after your hide. Well, you ain't so strong, won't be long till your hands are tied. Tonight I'm gonna take you in, dead or alive. That's right. Break the laws of love in the name of desire. Take 10 steps back, cause I'm ready, baby, 8 and 5. Baby, there's nowhere you're gonna run tonight. Ooh, that's right. Well, you had your way with your but it's the end of the day. Now a team of wild horses couldn't drag your heart away. So come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby. You know there ain't nothing left to say. You can give it, I can take it. Cause if this heart is gonna break, it's gonna take a lot to break it. I know tonight somebody's gonna win the fight. So if you're so tough, come on and prove it. Your heart is down on the count and you know you're gonna lose it. Tonight you're gonna go down in flames, just like Jesse James. If you knock me off the feet till I'm flat on the floor, till my heart is crying in it and I'm begging for more. So come on, baby, come on, baby, come on, baby, come on. If you can give it, I can take it. Cause if this heart is gonna break, it's gonna take a lot to break it. I know tonight somebody's gonna win the fight. So if you're so tough, come on and do it. Your heart is down on the count and you know you're gonna lose it. Tonight you're gonna go down in flames, just like Jesse James. Tonight you're gonna go down in flames, just like Jesse James. Tonight you're gonna go down in flames, just like Jesse James. I'm gonna shoot you down, Jesse James.
Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the misery I go through. Never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you. You just can't stand to see me happy. Seem you hurt me all you can. Still I go on loving you, but I never understand Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the misery I go through. Never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you. To love and hate at the same time. The line between the two is fine. The two has bound me heart and soul, so strong that I can't let you go. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the misery I go through. Never knowing what to do. Oh, the pain of loving you. Oh, the pain of loving you.
She was storming through the house that day, and I could tell she was leaving. And I thought, oh, she'll be back. Till she turned around and pointed at the wall and said, that picture from our honeymoon, that night in Frisco Bay, just give it away. She said, give it away. And that big four-poster king-size bed where so much love was made, just give it away. She said, just give it away. Just give it away. There ain't nothing in this house worth fighting over. Oh, and we're both tired of fighting anyway. Just give it away. So I tried to move on, but I found that each woman I held just reminded me of that day. When that front door swung wide open, she flung her diamond ring, said, give it away. Just give it away. And I said, now, honey, don't you even want your half of everything? She said, give it away. Just give it away. Just give it away. There ain't nothing in this house worth fighting over. Oh, and we're both tired of fighting anyway. Just give it away. So I'm still right here where she left me, along with all the other things she don't care about anymore. Like that picture from our honeymoon, that night in Frisco Bay. She said, give it away. Well, I can't give it away. And that big four-poster king-size bed where all our love was made. She said, give it away. Well, I can't give it away. I've got a furnished house, a diamond ring, and a lonely, broken heart full of love, and I can't even give it away.
I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, no, I wouldn't be here today, living and dying with the choices I've made. I was tempted by an early age. I found I liked drinking. Oh, and I never turned it down. There were loved ones, but I turned them all away. Now I'm living and dying with the choices I've made. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, no, I wouldn't be here today, living and dying with the choices I made. I guess I'm paying for the things that I have done. If I could go back, oh Lord knows I'd run, but I'm still losing this game of life I play, living and dying with the choices I've made. I've had choices since the day that I was born. There were voices that told me right from wrong. If I had listened, I wouldn't be here today, living and dying with the choices I've made. Living and dying with the choices I've made.
I want to tell you all a story about a Harper Valley widowed wife who had a teenage daughter who attended Harper Valley Junior High. Well, her daughter came home one afternoon afternoon and didn't even stop to play. And she said, Mama got a note here from the Harper Valley PTA. Well, the note said, Mrs. Johnson, you're wearing your dress is way too high. It's reported you've been drinking and running round with men and going wild. And we don't believe you ought to be bringing up your little girl this way. And it was signed by the Secretary, Harper Valley PTA. Well, it happened that the PTA was gonna meet that very afternoon. And they were sure surprised when Mrs. Johnson wore her miniskirt into the room. And as she walked up to the blackboard, I can still recall the words she had to say. She said, I'd like to address this meeting of the Harper Valley PTA. Well, there's Bobby Taylor sitting there, and 7 times he's asked me for a date. And Mrs. Taylor sure seems to use a lot of ice whenever he's away. And Mr. Baker, can you tell us why your secretary had to leave this town? And shouldn't Widow Jones be told to keep her window shades off or completely down? Well, Mr. Harper couldn't be here cause he stayed too long at Kelly's bar again. And if you'll smell Shirley Thompson's breath, you'll find she's had a little nip of gin. And then you have the nerve to tell me you think that as a mother I'm not fit. Well, this is just a little Peyton place, and you're all Harper Valley hypocrites. No, I wouldn't put you on because it really did. It happened just this way. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA. The day my mama socked it to the Harper Valley PTA.
I like moonshine whiskey. I like homemade wine. I don't look for greener grass, or homegrown suits me just fine. Welcome to my shanty. Drop by anytime. I bet you like my redneck paradise. Redneck paradise is a hole in the wall, kind of small, but the people are real nice. And folks in here, there's free and clear to drink beer and dance all night. That's right. And no one's uptight in redneck paradise. Woo! Hey! Now I might get a little tipsy. I might be past my prime. But pour some Jim Beam whiskey, and I'll show you a real big time. You don't need reservations. Drop by anytime. The sun is shining in redneck paradise. And the things we like don't cost a lot of money. Good foot stomping music gets us by. We're gonna hit them honky tonks tonight. Down in Redneck Paradise. It's a hole in the wall, kind of small. Just look for the red light. And have no fear, you're free and clear to get wild and rock all night. We don't bite, 'cause we get down right in Redneck Paradise. Down in Redneck Paradise. It's a hole in a wall, kind of small, but the people are real, real nice. And when you're here, you're free and clear to do what most ever you like all night. So rock on through to Redneck Paradise. Walk, two, down in Redneck Paradise. It's a hole in the wall, kind of small, but the people are real nice. And when you're here, you're free and clear to drink beer and dance all night. That's right. No one's uptight in Redneck Paradise. So rock on through to Redneck Paradise.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
All right. That familiar sting fills my veins, and that fire demon dragon seems to numb the pain. But a life so fast just don't last if you get there first and still come in last place. It's the same old bookcase closed open, say, if you walk that wicked path with no faith. I was deaf by the devil's voices in my ear. They clouded judgment by just another fix. Yeah, her heart went black and she left with half of mine. Yeah, R.I.P. welcome me to the other side, yeah. Y'all paying attention? On a 35 long hard days since me and my love parted our ways, and I think it's safe to say that I won't go back. Hell, who have I got to convince other than myself? 'Cause I've got no friends. I left them all behind when everything went black. 'Cause I was left by the devil's voices in my ear. Cloudy judgment by just another fix. Yeah, her heart went black and she left half of mine. Yeah, R.I.P. welcome me to the other side. Guitar. I was deaf by the devil's voices in my ear. Cloudy judgment by just another fix. Oh, her heart went black and she left with half of mine. Yeah, R.I.P. to the old damn me, welcome me to the other side. Solid good, y'all. That's my store. What's yours? I drank whiskey too, much more than you can stand. You had your highs, you had your lows, but nobody knows which way you go. Whiskey man, don't you play that hand too long. You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. The time to hesitate is through. No time to wallow in the mire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Yeah.
Guys, that song was like over 7 minutes long and it was just music playing. I'm sorry I stopped it like that. That's the ADD in me.
All the sweet horsey, all the sweet horsey. Oh, this is the wonderful time of my life. I've enjoyed this. Oh, let me tell you something. Uncle Joe, it's raining and the people are so trying to stay around. How great it is. Oh, it makes me feel happy. Oh, yeah. Just to know we can start in the rain and sing. And the people are so sweet to stay here. And I come in on yeah. Let me tell you what I come in on. Oh, yeah. Get a key. Didn't it rain, children? Rain, oh yes. Didn't it? Yes, didn't it? You know it did, didn't it? Oh yes, how it rained. I said it rained, children. Rain, oh yes. Didn't it? Yes, didn't it? You know it did, or didn't it? Oh my Lord, how it rained. You know it rained 40 days, rained 40 nights. Now make my garment fit me right. I'm going to get to heaven, gonna put on my robe, walk around in glory, tell the glad news. Look up David in the heat of the day, tune up the harp, and begin to play. I know it rained, you know it rained. Oh, how it rained, rain too long, all night long. Rain, 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 rain. Didn't it rain, children? Rain, oh yes. Didn't it, yes. Didn't it, you know it did, or didn't it? Oh, my Lord, how it rained. Some at the door, some crying, Brother Noah, can't you take on more? But no cried out, my friends. The angel's got the key and you can't get in. I know it rained, you know it rained. Rain too long, all night long. Rain all day, rain all night. Rain, 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 children. Rain, oh yes, didn't it, yes. Didn't it, you know it did, or didn't it? Oh my Lord, how it rained! love you so, my English friends, forever and ever until I leave this world.
Well, you ain't got no life anymore. You stay in a dark cold mine, working away every day with your wife and kids on your mind. You wake up in the morning and grab your hard hat, pray that you make it back home. Your body is aching and you just can't take it, minding that dark black hole. Dark black hole, take my soul, owe it to you anyways. Just don't let my children become the victims of the mountain's evil ways. And you miss being younger, a boy with a hunger to get far away from this town. You never knew how, why, or when, just knew that you'd make it somehow. Now 20 years older, shoulder to shoulder with boys who were just like you, spending their lives underground, proving their collars are blue. Dark black hole, take my soul, owe it to you anyways. Just don't let my children become the victims of the mountain's evil ways. Dark black hole, take my soul, owe it to you anyways. Just don't let my children become the victims of the mountain's evil ways. Early in the morning when the sun does rise, laying in the bed with bloodshot eyes. Late in the evening when the sun sinks low, that's about the time my rooster crows. I got women up and down this creek, and they keep me going and my engine clean.
run me ragged, but I don't fret. 'Cause there ain't been one slow me down, none yet. Get me drinking that moonshine. Get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall. Throw 'em in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine. Ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Lord, it's a mighty hard living. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. I got people try to tell me, Red, keep this living and you wind up dead. Cast your troubles on the Lord of Lords. Wind up laying on a cooling board. But I got buddies up White House Road, and keep me strutting when my feet hang low. Rock up whiskey gonna ease my pain. All this running's gonna keep me sane. Get me drinking that moonshine. Get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall. Throw 'em in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine. Ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Oh, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. When you lay me in the cold hard clay, won't you sing them hymns while the banjo plays? You can tell them ladies that they ought not frown, 'cause there ain't been nothing ever held me down. Lawmen, women on a shallow grave, same old blues, just a different day. Get me drinking that moonshine. Get me higher than the grocery bill. Take my troubles to the high wall. Throw 'em in the river and get your fill. We've been sniffing that cocaine. Ain't nothing better when the wind cuts cold. Oh, it's a mighty hard living, but a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. It's a damn good feeling to run these roads. Thank you.
Finally quit smoking cigarettes and I don't go downtown drinking till it's dawn. The best parts of you are here, but you're still gone. And Lord, I've been trying to smile like you told me, laugh like the old me. It comes out all wrong. The best parts of you are here, but you're still gone. And I still tie that double knot, the one you taught, that gets caught on the bank. The best parts of you are here, but you still ain't. I finally quit smoking cigarettes and I don't go downtown drinking till it's dawn. The best parts of you are here, but you're still gone. I heard your father got sick of Long Island. I've been trying like hell to call. My mind ain't well and I just can't tell you why. I heard they shut down the old bar we go to when we needed rest. We'd always stay out too late Tuesday nights. He said I was the perfect gentleman, used to hold me by my gentle hands. These ain't the hopeful hands I held before. And I've been drinking so much lately, it seems a damn double blade. So when I'm drunk, I dream you're dancing down the shore. Cause your father got sick on Long Island. I've been trying like hell to call. My mind ain't well and I just can't tell you why. I heard they shut down the old bar we'd go to when we needed rest. We'd always stay out too late Tuesday night.
Hey guys, I just got the email that my stream is going to be interrupted, so I don't know if they'll do it now since I ended the song or what. So just give it a minute and see what it does. I might just go on and end it. If I didn't get to your song, I'm so sorry. So I'll just give it a minute and see what it does and respond to comments. Rebel, it doesn't say. It just says due to copyright match, your stream was interrupted, and then it has my title. So let me go to my YouTube studio and see. Hmm. It doesn't say right now. Hold on. Because I haven't ended the live. I'm going to try the. I can't even talk. Excuse me. I think I'm going to try the. What's it called? Spotify, and see how that will work next time when I do a music stream. Someone mentioned that, so I got to figure all of that out now. So, but I'm going to just go on to end this and throw some cinnamon rolls in the oven for when they wake up. So, y'all have a great day. Thank you for joining me today. It's been really, really fun. So, can't wait to do it again. Y'all have a great one.